Hey guys, salut mes amis och hallå gubbar. What's the best weapon in CSGO? Or CS2. Well, it's kind of like asking, what's the best kind of pizza? And you got some people who are all about the pineapples, but at the end of the day, the best pizza is the one that tastes best to you. However, I still wanted to get some kind of answer and make a fun video out of it, so before that, here's Skins Monkey. Skins Monkey is an automated service that lets you trade skins instantly for a fee, sign up now, and get up to $5 bonus. Simply add items from your inventory, then find skins that matches your current balance. Site offers live support 24/7. You can also top up your balance if you're missing a few dollars, and there's a lot of skins to choose from. Visit my link down below to get to Skins Monkey. Now, just like pizza, the best weapon in CSGO is a matter of personal preference. Let me just make that really dumb clear. But this got me wondering, what would be considered the best weapon objectively? This beautiful weapon spreadsheet by Black Retina and Sloth Squadron has all the answers. Now, I'm not going to factor in every single bit of variable and value in this masterful spreadsheet, so let's just boil it down to one very simple thing that people understand. When you play RPGs and MMOs, there's one thing that truly matters. What is it? DPS, baby. So just for fun, I decided to calculate which weapon has the highest DPS. I know Counter-Strike is all about the headshots, and it's definitely far from an MMORPG, but we're trying to have a little fun here. Also, we're going to ignore shotguns. Trying to compute their DPS with their spread shots and damage variability depending on range is like trying to understand the storyline of Tenet. So to calculate DPS, I simply added the damage value from the simple tab, added in the fire rate, used this formula to get the DPS. You're welcome to guess right now which one you think it is. It's the Negev. We can end the video there. But I think we're having too much fun, so let's dive a little deeper. Most rounds are played with Kevlar, so it would make sense to include armor penetration. Here's the formula I'm going to use, and perhaps we can dethrone the Negev now. Right? Nope. The bad boy isn't budging. But at least now we're seeing some more popular choices among the top 5. Okay, so what if we add something more to calculate damage? Oh, right. We could use the damage fall off. This is a variable that lowers the damage the further away you shoot. Problem is, it's too complicated for my little brain to have all this included, so to simplify all this, we're going to stick with the damage fall off of 500 units. Things are starting to get a little messy here, but the Negev is no longer on the top of the list. That's a joke, it's still here. The Negev has gone through all the different add-ons to the formula, and it's still staying on the top. Keep in mind, this is a simple model. It doesn't capture every aspect of the game's weapon's effectiveness, even though I think that was pretty clear from the start. For example, it doesn't factor in recoil, accuracy, magazine size, reload speed, the skin applied, which is arguably the most important factor, but something still didn't sit right with me. With this brilliant conclusion, why are most people not using the Negev then? When you move around with this thing, you are so slow that, oh, that's it. The speed, the velocity, the mobility. Yes, we need to factor that in. So I decided to add it into the formula. This, in theory, should make the results more fair. At least if you consider that Counter-Strike is normally played by leaving spawn. This is the new top 5. Our best friend, the Negev, is no longer in the list, but the top 5 still ended up being very interesting. Suddenly, we see both the M4s and the AK, the ones you see all the time in every competitive match. I mean, it kind of makes sense. They've got the right mix of power, speed, and versatility to make them solid choices for any match. I just think it's a funny coincidence that they ended up here. But not all options are good. Or rather, not all options are affordable. The M249 being on the top of this list seems like the obvious choice, but it's freaking expensive, and it's arguably the least used weapon in the game. This clearly shows us that the best weapon, according to this overly simplified formula, isn't always the best choice. We need to factor in the price. How can we do this? Well, we could do a overall score to price ratio. This way we would factor in the DPS, armor penetration, damage fall off, mobility, and see the ratio in terms of its price. Now, unfortunately, the results are quite boring, but here they are. So what you're looking at here are the weapons that provide the best score for each dollar spent. These are the most cost-effective weapons. Notice how it's only pistols. And which one turned out to be on top? Well, based on this stupid idea of a video, the winner is the P250. So is this the gun you should be using at all times? No, but as a secondary, it's pretty damn reliable. And just thinking about it, it's dirt cheap, so it makes sense that it got the top spot. If you're curious about the whole list, I added a link down below. But putting that aside, what's your favorite weapon? Peace.